Oh my god. Oh, fuck. Another one? Another one, really? Another rumor or leak from Nintendo. Alright, fuck. Okay, let's talk about this one. And, let's see how credible this one is and, talk about whether or not we even like the idea of this one. God, this E3 has been full of these, hasn't it? Alright, so I just found out about this one, but apparently there was a leak. Now, we're gonna look at this as a rumor, like you would every other one that isn't confirmed. And apparently, the game's going to be called Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. And it looks like it's going to be focused on the Pokemon specifically. According to the leak, it'll take place in Kanto. However, Red and Blue are already like renowned trainers, and you and the rival will be like start trainers who are starting new. Uh, Apparently, it will have some mechanics inspired from Pokemon Go. I'm honestly not too sure how I feel about that one because while I did enjoy Pokemon Go, I don't want Pokemon to, like the mainline games, to suddenly be more casualized. I mean, the games are already pretty simple to play as it is. I just don't want it to be streamlined to the point of mobile game insanity. Regardless, that's what the leak says. It says you'll be catching Pokemon similar to Go. I hope to God that doesn't mean I have to bring my Switch tablet uh, to a bunch of places to catch Pokemon. I doubt that's what that means because that sounds incredibly inconvenient for a mainline game. I would imagine what they mean by that is that you throw the Pokeball like you do in Pokemon Go. If that's the case, I'm totally cool with that because that's probably the most gameplay you get out of Pokemon Go, and that's probably the one thing for Pokemon Go that I would not mind seeing in the mainline games. When it comes to the story idea of you being a brand new trainer in Kanto and Red and Blue already like well-established trainers, I actually really like that idea because that kind of just sounds like you're gonna be trying to live up to their standards. Maybe maybe it will be like when they mentioned how they used to be Pokemon Masters in Sun and Moon. Maybe they used to be Pokemon Masters or Pokemon Champions. I mean, because of the main characters of this game. Maybe it's because you take them off that throne essentially. Maybe they're the champions, and you have to train your Pokemon, go through the adventure and everything, and then finally take them down. A lot of things lead to this one being real. Apparently, it's been kind of talked about as a rumor from a bunch of different people, from a bunch of different sources, and now some more reputable sources are talking about it as well. Apparently, if I have the name correctly, Emily Rogers is saying that the game will be confirmed before the end of this month, which would be kind of surprising to me because that would mean the game gets confirmed before E3 even happens, which I thought they would save that for E3, to be honest, but I guess not. I guess they're just gonna go right for it, hit straight to it, and hell, that's hey, I'm not complaining. The earlier I get some more Switch game news, the better. I'm just a little concerned about this one because this doesn't really sound like a mainline Pokemon game. I thought it would be, but maybe, I mean, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's a mainline game because they promised a mainline Pokemon game for the Switch. This just sounds very different in title. Usually you get Pokemon, I don't know, Onyx version and Pokemon fucking Metal Sheet version or something. You get two versions that are based upon two different things. Like Pokemon Star and Pokemon Ground or some shit, something like that. This one sounds like it's being very specific, but choosing two Pokemon and kind of making them the focus. So I don't know how to feel about that. It feels weird to say the least. However, the idea of the story sounds cool. I like the idea of the story. I know there's gonna be some people who don't like the idea of going back to Kanto. But apparently, HMs is still going to be how they did it in Sun and Moon, where you have like ride Pokemon or something like that. I guess I don't know if they still call it that. But yeah, this sounds kind of cool to me. To be honest, I just want to see the game for myself. I just like a large portion of the Pokemon fanbase. I love Kanto, It's not my favorite generation in the world, but it's the one that started for me, and it has some of the best Pokemon designs there is. So for now, I'm looking forward to it. But let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next video.